Despite global scrutiny, Pakistan continues to shelter terror groups targeting India, driven by strategic depth, ambitions, and internal military-ISI dynamics. The West's muted response reflects geopolitical interests and Afghan dependencies. However, India's decisive Operation Sindoor has rattled terror networks, crippling operations, and shaking morale. The message is clear. India's tolerance has limits. Should Pakistan-based terrorists attempt another attack, the response may not just match but surpass Sindoor's intensity, ushering a new era of zero-tolerance retaliation. To delve deeper into this issue and discuss the latest developments and get a perspective on what's unfolding, we have with us Suvrakamal Datta, a foreign affairs expert. Hello, sir. Welcome to the show.
Namaskar.
So my first question is, why does Pakistan continue to provide safe havens to terror groups targeting India despite mounting international pressure and repeated exposure?
Pakistan is basically in relation to patronizing, funding and helping out all terror outfits. Pakistan is a harbinger of terrorism across the world. Pakistan is a mother of terrorism. Its political ideology is based on the essence of terrorism, and it is based on fomenting troubles in every nook and corner of the world, and especially in and around the neighboring countries. So Pakistan not only foments in trouble against India, but it also foments in trouble against Iran as well as Afghanistan. The modus operandi of Pakistan is to fund terror outfits and to propagate and project the ideology of terrorism based with very hardcore Wahhabi Islam. So Pakistan as a theocratic state indulgence in the philosophy of extremist Islamic ideology, in which all these terror outfits becomes handy and they work hand in hand. In my understanding, there is no differentiation between the Pakistan army, the ISI and the terror outfits. I would rather say that the Pakistan army and the ISI of Pakistan is actually official legitimate terror outfits. It is they also believe in the policy and in the ideology of terrorism, but they wear the clothes of the military as well as the official attire. So in my understanding, there is no difference between Lashkar-e-Toiba or for that matter Pakistan Taliban Pakistan or Harkatul Ansar, as well as the Pakistan army and the Pakistan ISI. The recent the heinous crimes done in Pahalgam recently and after the Operation Sindoor, this has got more vividly exposed the involvement of the Pakistani state with all these dreaded terrorist organizations for fomenting trouble in India, because Pakistan as a state is based on the notion of terrorism and it cannot come out of terrorism.
So why has the international community, especially the West, remained largely silent on Pakistan's state-sponsored terrorism despite clear evidence from India?
See, for West, it is a very easy kind of a ploy which they work on, and it's a very easy kind of a modus operandi in which the West works on. Whenever there is a September 11th, like 9/11th, or September 11th in United States of America, or there is, bombing in Manhattan, or for that matter in the London Tube Railway, or in the London Metro, or in Paris, or in some other Western cities, then it becomes bad terrorism for them. But if it is, heinous activities and crimes against countries like India, against Southeast Asia, Thailand, or for that matter against Afghanistan, Iran, or Malaysia, or Philippines, or any other states which is not directly or closely connected with the Western countries, then they are least bothered about it. Then it be then terrorism in this part of the world and the heinous activities sponsored by Pakistan in this part of the world, in Asia, in Africa, or for that matter in Southeast Asia, East Asia, which does not directly affect United States of America or for that matter the West, then they are least bothered about it. So they have this kind of double standard, this kind of duplicity, and that's the reason our Honorable Prime Minister says that terrorism is terrorism. There cannot be any good terrorism or any bad terrorism. For West, terrorism against the West is bad terrorism, but terrorism against India or any other country of Asia or Africa which does not affect the West at all, then in that sense it becomes good terrorism for them. So this kind of notorious duplicity on part of the West is something which is a huge encouragement for Pakistan, and Pakistan knows that the West will not attack Pakistan or will not isolate Pakistan as long as Pakistan does not target the Western establishment, and that's the reason why Pakistan always gets away with heinous crime like Pahalgam or Mumbai, or for that matter the bomb blast in Delhi or in Kolkata or any other place, because it does not affect the West directly. So West will choose to remain blind, deaf and dumb in relation to heinous terrorist activities against India, because it is not affecting the West, and Pakistan, that's the reason, gets away with this kind of duplicity of the international community backed by the Western countries.
So, do you believe that if Pakistan-based terrorists attempt another attack inside India, the consequences will be even more severe than Operation Sindoor?
Yes, in my understanding, the consequences will be much more dreaded, much more severe than Operation Sindoor. Our Honorable Prime Minister has said that Operation Sindoor hasn't stopped. It is just a pause which has been given to Operation Sindoor, and the pause has been given because Pakistan pleaded before India for ceasefire. It all literally kneeled down before India for ceasefire after Operation Sindoor started, and when India had accomplished the task which India had to in destroying the terror outfits and the terror camps within Pakistan, having accomplished that, then India paused in Operation Sindoor. All this nonsense of any third party intervening and bringing in ceasefire between India and Pakistan is absolutely baseless. President Trump again and again saying that he is the one who got in ceasefire between India and Pakistan and Operation Sindoor was stopped is a blatant lie, and there can be no glaring lie bigger than this. In my understanding, it was directly at the request of Pakistan, because Pakistan knew that it is going to be devastated and Pakistan might disintegrate if Operation Sindoor continued further. That's the reason Pakistan pleaded for ceasefire with India, and India agreed to it.
Thank you so much for sharing your insights, sir.
Thank you.